This is my audience. Have you ever wanted something as fun as a hobby that can also be a good bit of exercise? Well, then let me welcome you into the great world of tap dancing. Tap dancing, the best of any form of dancing, is a universal language that used throughout the world to express oneself and achieve something that proves to be a challenge time and time again. I will be teaching basic tap dancing steps that you will learn to love for the rest of your lives. Not only that, but I will also bring the history of tap dancing and how tap dancing can be a great exercise for the body. I was a tap dancer for 11 years, from age 6 to 17. One day, when I was 6, I told my mother I was sad because boys could not dance. Well, she informed me that boys can and do dance, so I decided I was going to learn how to tap dance. Before we begin with how to tap dance, we will go back and look at the history of tap dancing. Then we shall learn why tap dancing can be beneficial physically and mentally. Finally, we will reap what we have sown. So, now, let's learn a little. Traditional tap dancing began in the United States sometime during the 19th century. It started when slave owners took the instruments away from the slaves, leaving the slaves to find new ways to express themselves, one of them being tap dancing. The shoes that the slaves wore were wooden, and pennies were attached to the bottom of the toe and heel of the wooden shoes. However, this all changed during the beginning of the 20th century. Tap dancing was now being mixed with jazz music and jazz musicians. The once wooden shoes put together with pennies was now the modern day tap shoe with metal plates on the toe and heel. Rubber replaced the heavy and difficult wood too. Tap was also finally brought to Broadway through African American dancers, but even in the early 20th century, Broadway was heavily segregated, dancers and audience alike. According to the 2016 article, From Margins to Mainstream, A Brief Tap Dance History, tap dancing's popularity was lessened in the second half of the 20th century, but Broadway brought it back through 42nd Street and the Tap Dancer Kid in the 1980s. Fun fact, when tap dancing was popular in the 1900s, a big name whose career began with tap dancing was Shirley Temple. Now that we have learned about the early days of tap dancing, let us move on to how tapping your feet can lead a healthy lifestyle. There are many ways that tap dancing can be a great asset to your health and help you create a healthy lifestyle. The strength, flexibility, and coordination in your legs and feet will greatly improve due to tap dancing. Combinations are great to do for the former because they will improve the hips, knees, and ankles. In the 2017 article, The Benefit of Tap Dancing, it is stated that your cognitive abilities, such as mental and muscle memory, are strengthened. Now, when you tap dance, you're going to wear something that you will feel comfortable in, or at least you will want to, because tap dancing is exercise, and therefore, you're going to be sweating. As for a shirt, I'm wearing a nice loose shirt and nice loose shorts, but you may wear whatever you feel comfortable in. As for the tap shoe, it is very sturdy, and it comes with a heel toe and a steel toe and a steel heel. I prefer laces, but some people prefer slip-on tap shoes. Before we begin steps, you will want to warm up your feet. To do this, you will raise your toe, hit your toe, raise your toe, hit your toe. And you will do this in a rhythm to a song that you could listen to for as long as it takes. And as long as it takes, meaning when your feet start to burn. So you will do toes first for a while. And then you will move on to heels. And if this is too slow for you, you could speed it up a little. It's always fun to do. Once you have done that, we can start with the basics of tap dancing. As stated in the 2014 article, 4 Fundamental Tap Dance Steps for Beginners, the following steps are simple yet essential. First, we will start off with the shuffle. You will want to place your hands on your hips like so, pick up your right foot, and scuff your toe forward as such. Scuff your foot forward, scuff your toe forward. Now, you'll want to leave your right foot in the air and then scuff your toe backwards. Scuff your toe backwards, scuff your toe backwards. Then, you'll want to combine the two. So you pick up your right foot, scuff the toe forward, scuff the toe backwards. Forward, backwards, forwards, backwards, without dropping your heel. Now, a shuffle is just a faster version of this. So it is do the same with the left foot. Pick the left foot in the air, toe forward, toe backwards. Toe forward, toe backwards. Congratulations, you have completed the most basic of any tap dancing step. Now we will learn toe heel, toe heel. Now, I know what you're thinking. Tappers have come up with some pretty clever tap names. This step begins with your right foot in the air and hitting the ground, but just with your toe. Leave your heel in the air. So pick your right foot up, put your toe down, and your heel. Now you have done one toe heel. Now you'll do the same thing with your left foot. Pick it up, toe down, heel down. Pick it up, toe down, heel down. To get that toe heel sound, you'll go toe heel, toe heel, toe heel, toe heel, toe heel. And you can speed it up. Now you have completed toe heel, toe heel. Finally, we will learn heel toe, heel toe. To begin this step, you will hit your right heel, like so. Pick up your foot, right heel. Then you will hit your right toe while keeping your foot in the air. So, toe, right heel, toe. Now you will incorporate toe heel into the step. So it's right heel, toe, toe. You can do the same thing with your left foot. Left heel, left toe, toe heel. And then speed it up. Now you have completed the basic tap dancing steps. With its bleak yet vibrant history, tap dancing is sure to be a great way to get or to stay healthy. I hope tap dancing becomes something special to you as it is something very special to myself. Tap dancing is for anyone of any age, young or old. It can be a great way to express yourself.